Nick Truelson here from Melbourne United, another summer league. It's a bit different for you guys this year because there's one specific role you need and it's obviously a big piece.
Yeah, it's great for us, to come to Summer League knowing that we've just got a starting centre. There's so many good options for us to look at. We've probably had a list of about 25 centres, whether they're playing here this week or actually not playing and catching up with their agents and all those sort of things. So, yeah, we're excited about the talent we're seeing. We've got a private workout organised for a player as well. So, trying to do as much as we can this week, knowing that it might actually take a little bit of time before we find the player we want.
Is it easier or harder or more stressful knowing that it is one piece, we're looking at just strictly centres, but it's such an important piece?
Yeah.
Or, okay, we're coming here, we need two or three and we can be a bit versatile with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to look across our league. There are some teams needing 3 or 4 players. So for us to be pretty specific, it's good for us to know exactly what we want. We've got a PD that we're using and saying we want the player to really fit into this. And we know the last couple of years we've got so close. We've sort of got a bit of a third-time lucky scenario, hopefully for us next year. But we know if we can get it right, we've got a really balanced lineup already, with the imports that we've brought in, and also with the locals that we've got together. I think we're excited about next year.
When you look at all the things you've achieved so far in the off-season, bringing in those imports, re-establishing that bench core, this is a really exciting group on paper, and it's one that everyone understands how Dean Vickerman coaches.
Yeah.
Getting the best out of each of those individuals, there's a lot to look forward to if you're a Melbourne United fan.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, getting Milton Doyle was huge for us. Losing Delhi was a huge piece for us, and to be able to bring someone in with the experience that Milton has, but also from a scoring point of view. And then Tyson Walker, we're really excited about that. You look at his highlight package, he brings a lot of speed in. But like Shaili, he loves defending, and I think we're going to be a hard team to score against. So.
The Milton Doyle one, it's a fascinating signing because we talk about some of the most clutch players in the league, and Bryce Cotton's still around, albeit different colours, Tyler Harvey, but then there's Milton Doyle alongside Chris Golding, and you guys have been on the wrong end of some Milton Doyle clutch magic, so it's nice to say you'll be doing this for us.
Yeah, I think the great thing, Milt loves John Cain Arena,
Yeah.
we have seen him do it to us on numerous occasions. And of course in the finals a couple of years ago, but I know him and Chris are excited to play together, and I think that's going to be exciting down the stretch to be able to see that. And we've been very lucky to have Ian Clark the last few years. He was phenomenal, and but to be able to bring in someone with Milton as well, we're super excited where we're going.
And it leads us to that last centre that you're talking about, and clearly there's a long list of names and there's some really good talent here. Does it make it also a little easier knowing that what we can see, if we want a dynamic import, someone we can roll the ball into, we can do that, or we can get someone a bit more complementary because we've got Finn Delaney now as well. We've got these other key pieces who can really score if we need. Are you open to everything?
Yeah, and I think that's, we've got a PD, but we're also open to the fact there could be a player here who actually does a lot of something different that we could bring in. And, it was awesome to see Ariel playing, and he played so well yesterday. And I know Dean has that, to find someone like Ariel would be really good. A defensive anchor, the way we like to play. But we also might have a centre where we find who can score as well, and that might take us to a whole new level next year.
I speak on behalf of all NBL fans, and why can't you just put Kenny Lofton Jr.'s name in that?
I watched him play again yesterday, and Dino and I love seeing him play here each and every year. And he's such a dynamic player and brings something different. But I think we're pretty sure on the type of player we want. But we're going to be patient. We do know that ideally we'd like to get someone in the next week or two, but we also know that it might take a little longer.
Well, good luck with shopping, and we'll catch you in a couple of days.
Thanks, Pete.